English prepositions after the verb think. The two most common prepositions used after the verb think are about and of. They are very similar, but there is a small difference. Usually, when you think of something, it is a brief moment, just a few seconds. Think of is also used for opinions. When you think about something, you are considering it for a longer time, like a few minutes or more. For example, every time I hear this song, I think of my mother. You think of your mother for just a few seconds. What do you think of my new haircut? In this case, think of is used because it's talking about an opinion. I'm thinking about moving to a different city. Thinking about means considering. I still get angry when I think about all the rude things she said to me. Again, think about is used because you are thinking for a longer time, a few minutes or more. Don't use think to when you are considering something. For example, don't say, I'm thinking to do an intensive English course in Canada. The correct sentence is, I'm thinking about doing an intensive English course in Canada. Think over and think through are used when you need to consider a topic carefully or for a long time, like hours, days, or weeks. For example, I'm not sure which course I want to take. Let me think it over. I'll need some time to think through your proposal. Can I call you back next week? Think ahead and think back. Think ahead means thinking about the future, and think back means thinking about the past. For example, we need to think ahead at least 5 years if we want our company to have long-term success. I like to think back on my college years. That was a great time in my life. Think up is an expression. It means to imagine, invent, or create. For example, we need to think up a way to distract Laura while we plan her surprise party. I spent a half hour trying to think up a good excuse for why I was late to work. Finally, we have think to. Think to is commonly used in the phrase think to myself when you don't share the thought with anyone else. For example, whenever I'm in a meeting at work, I think to myself, this is a huge waste of time. It means you have the thought in your head, but you don't say it out loud or share it with anyone else. We also have the expression didn't think to. This is used when something didn't even enter your mind. For example, sorry I didn't see your message. I didn't think to check my email before I left the house. Thanks for watching English Tips from Espresso English. If you liked this video, please share it.